Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Etsy Shop Reviews. This is episode number 48, and today we are looking at a shop that specializes in selling print-on-demand coffee mugs. It's always interesting to see when shops are attempting to specialize in any one, maybe niche, as in like design niche or product niche. So today we're looking at a coffee mug shop, so let's get right to it. Quick reminder, in the description, I've got some free resources for you. I've got my weekly print-on-demand giveaway. 2 winners will be randomly selected and announced tomorrow. So if you enter right now for free, you might get an email from me tomorrow saying, hey, you won, here are your prizes. I've got my 8-day print-on-demand mini course. It's completely free. If you sign up, I'll send you 1 lesson a day for 8 days. And I've got a great print-on-demand Facebook group, so check out all of those. All right, let's jump on over to Etsy. All right, today's Etsy shop is Mr. Momo's. They sell personalized doggo mugs, and it says Mr. Momo's Mug Shop. All right, that's pretty cool. Probably, I'm guessing the shop owner may have a dog named Momo. It looks like from the picture right here behind me that in fact could be the case. Love when you got like a nice like personalized feel or theme to the shop, and I'm sure that probably resonates with people looking to purchase from you. So you got 21 sales to date, 5-star average rating. That's great. Featured items, let's see. So you've got, a corgi mug, bloodhound, golden retriever, dachshund. Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know. But I do like that your thumbnails are very like Etsy look and feel. They got the Etsy vibe. They're not any thumbnail template that I recognize, so I'm sure you probably stand out in search results in the sense that it's not some repeated common, thumbnail template that sometimes you see in Etsy search results from print-on-demand sellers. You've got a little snippet, almost like a value proposition in the primary thumbnail as well. So you can see like this one says multiple dog colors available. The one next to it says 45 plus doggos to choose from, which is interesting. Let's see if you actually have the dog types in there. Multiple dog colors available, So let's see. Capacity 11 ounce or 15 ounce. Also, I don't think anybody has any problem paying like $19.99 for a coffee mug, especially if they like your product. I don't think charging, $17 versus $19.99 like is gonna stop you from getting a sale. So I would up your prices right away. Like 11 ounce could be $19.99, 15 ounce could be like $21.99, no problem. I don't think that'll hurt your sales at all. So I would definitely do that. Okay, so maybe they're all personalized. Got you. I thought maybe there would be like an extra personalized option in the listing itself, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be. And I think, in fact, I'd say I know that the less options, the less choice we give the customer, the higher the conversion rate's going to be, because the longer it takes them to input information and make a selection, the more likely it is that they change their mind, they have a change of heart on their way towards purchasing. So I do like how you are doing this. Let's see, you got additional mock-ups here, print on both sides. Hey, that's a great way of showing off like the value proposition that, hey, it's not just on one side, it's on both. You also have the name of the dog there. Maybe I missed it the whole time. Was it there? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I saw scotch. Maybe I just saw scotch and I was like, oh, there's scotch in that coffee mug. What else? So you got the 11 ounce, the 15 ounce, and you've got your design on both of them. So I like that you're showing that to the customer. You could also, it does. And when you put the 15 ounce next to the 11 ounce, it almost like, the type of person that gets a coffee mug, whether it's for themselves or as a gift, they're probably the type of person that thinks they can drink a lot of coffee and they may want that 15 ounce, which is a little bit of an upsell. Hopefully, I guess as print-on-demand sellers, we kind of know that you may not make any extra money off the 15 ounce, but, in theory, it would be good to kind of upsell if you did make extra money. You'd want to, you can use these images to kind of push somebody to lean towards buying the 15 ounce instead of the 11 ounce. Another lifestyle image. And at the end, it says 40 plus doggos to choose from. So I got it now. Okay, so if they find the bloodhound mug and they have, a Chihuahua, maybe they see this and they're like, oh, I guess I can just like click your shop, right? The shop that we were just looking at, find the Chihuahua. So I could probably type it in. If you don't have a Chihuahua, I'm going to be offended. Okay, there we go. And I actually do know somebody, my sister's friend, I think it's her best friend, has a little Chihuahua named Tico with a little like bear pig belly. So love Tico, so shout out to him. And I love that you do have the Chihuahua mug, and of course you got Tico's name already on there. Perfect. You have some additional mock-ups here as well, and you're really utilizing the personalization aspect of Etsy to your advantage. However, it is kind of limited, right? Etsy only lets us ask for a simple text box from like worth of data from the users. I know some people will have customers like send them a direct message and maybe send them an image file, but that just adds headache. I did just want to let you know that I'm working with a company that developed software that kind of overlays on top of Etsy and focuses specifically on expanding the customization capabilities, but they streamline it so that you can do it at scale. And it's really quite something to see. So I'm working on that video in the background, and hopefully I'll be able to show you guys in the near future. It's really cool. So any Etsy seller is gonna want to catch that video. It's really cool. But I like what you're doing here, definitely, and showing that you have all the other dog graphics. Which, by the way, did you make these yourself or did you hire somebody? Because they're really cool, and I love that they're in the same theme. So it's not like one dog looks like one artist did it, the next dog looks like another artist did it. So I really do like your approach here. So let's see what else you got. The dog mugs, custom mugs. Okay, so you can actually accept photos and then turn it, and it says hand drawn. Wow, really cool. So maybe these are hand drawn. And if they're hand drawn, man, I would charge definitely more money than that. You know what I mean? Also, just wanted to remind everybody, if you haven't seen my video on Cartoonize, I've done a couple of them. Like Cartoonize is, I'll drop a link in the description. Like you can use Cartoonize to accept, people's photos of dogs like this. And you can just drag and drop it in and apply a filter, like 2 clicks, and it will create like animated versions of that dog, but that actually look really good. I always joke because I've done some videos in the past, really over the last like 2 years, where I've taken pictures of our own dogs and cartoonized them and then threw them up on like Amazon merch products. I remember I test ordered like the new Amazon merch tote bag and pillow and ended up getting a couple sales. Like the sales still trickle in, and on Redbubble I've made Marielle like some pictures of like her dogs, her older dogs, rest in peace, but like that they still sell, you know what I mean? So they're still kind of alive like on Redbubble to this day, like stuff that I had bought, years ago for her just as a gift, because who doesn't love, pictures of your dog on stuff, and they'll still sell. Right, so it's just interesting that that's even possible. So as far as like you have 82 listings right now. I guess you have one for each of the dog images, and you may actually be able to I'm just thinking out loud here, consolidate this into less listings. Like you might have one listing where you just pump all your ad revenue into, I mean, maybe I don't know if that's actually a good idea now that I'm thinking about it, because when you do your approach, you're getting indexed on specific keywords, and maybe you do just make, and I'm assuming you have it somewhere, maybe just the generic ones under custom mugs, where you have like 1 or 2 listings where you pump ad revenue into, like, you're advertising, you're probably advertising the other ones as well. But ideally, if you can rank a, custom dog, like if you can rank on those 2 keywords, custom dog, and then X, where in this case X is custom dog mug, your X is mug, you can make some big money, especially in the 4th quarter, where these are like the perfect gift ideas. So that's something that for sure you should like aim to do. And why don't we run an experiment as well? We'll pull up Insight Factory and let's just look up like coffee mug, and let's see if we can find a shop that specializes in maybe even like custom coffee mugs here, or custom designs and whatnot. So I'll try to avoid clicking people's ads just to be, be kind to the sellers. All right, so this shop is Le Bleu, I guess. Trying to do a French accent, probably awful. But they're a star seller. They have 21,000 sales. So if we need, okay, perfect. This was not planned, but this is perfect. So when you're trying to level up your shop, sometimes it's okay to look to people who are doing it more successfully than you. So now I'm going to pull up Insight Factory here. All right, and I'll just make this window a little bit bigger. And let's go to track Etsy shops, and let's put the Le Bleu shop in here. All right, and then we'll click search, give it a second just to find the shop itself. All right, so now we have pulled into Insight Factory. And by the way, I'll link to Insight Factory in the description, guys. But now we've pulled in all of their listings. And here's the thing, we can actually like sort by, last sale if you want, right? So we can see some of the ones that aren't selling are kind of like age related or very 60th birthday gift, plus they have names. Okay, maybe they're just personalized then. That's probably what it is. We can probably click to see here. Yeah. So it's 70th birthday, and then they're asking for people's names and no sales, right? But if we click and we say last sale today, okay, so now we see PTA Emily. Well, I don't even know what this mug is. Let's click. PTA. Well, I don't know. What is physical therapy, I guess? Physical therapy assistant or something. And then the name. Okay, so if you're thinking like, how are people making all these sales selling coffee mugs on Etsy? Well, Insight Factory is great. You just pop the, there's other ways of finding too. Like you can just use product research or keyword research tools, an Etsy trends tool. But like what I like to do is find a really successful shop and then just kind of spy on what their most successful products are. You can also sort by favorites, by the way. And this is another really, this is basically like a fast forward button to finding, how are these shops achieving so much success? That thing called the 80-20 rule, where maybe like 80% of your listings come from, 80% of your sales might come from like 20% of your listings. And anyways, you can see here that this DILF mug, DILF, whatever it is, yeah, they're absolutely killing it. And you can see like the different mug like variations that they've got. Etsy even gives you related searches. So it's saying new dad gift, dad mug, dad gift, new dad gift from wife. So it's literally telling you basically what search terms, like you guys see this, right? Like right here, it's telling you what search terms you want to rank on and essentially why this best-selling Etsy product listing is selling so many units. Like we just saw in Insight Factory, 1,390 favorites. I mean, hey, this is called taking the guesswork out of things. So if you want to, I know you got your custom mug shop here, but if you wanted to expand out of the dog niche or perhaps even just kind of data mine the LeBlue shop, let's see if we can like pet. Okay, there you go. We typed in the word pet. There's a filter right here behind me. So I typed in the word pet and we can see that they have only 2 listings geared towards selling to pet owners, but you can see here personalized pet mug, 11-ounce mugs, $12.99. I mean, that's pretty awesome that they've got the price that low. I'm sure they probably make more money off of the 15-ounce, but anyways, I mean, we'd just be speculating. I wonder if they self-fulfill. How do they get the price that low? That said, price isn't everything, guys. You can still make money charging, $20 for a mug, $20 for a t-shirt. Don't galaxy brain yourself. Like galaxy brain is something that fantasy football players would say, but it's like don't overthink things, right? Like don't think yourself out of a business venture that would have been profitable otherwise, guys. So that's really it. I'll drop a link to Insight Factory. It's an extremely useful tool for anybody watching that likes how I just found a very popular, very successful mug shop. We data mined them. We found their, best-selling listings. We even sorted it to the exact niche of Mr. Minos's dog mug shop. But great job with the shop. Only 21 sales, but I know that's going to change in the fourth quarter. You're going to get a lot of sales and have fun personalizing them. That's always, that extra layer of effort. I would increase your prices to factor in the fact that, you've got to do a little personalization here. Oh, you got a mug right here for $13.60. That's interesting. So make sure you're not losing money on that too, just to be safe. But guys, thank you for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you tomorrow with a new top 5 niches of the week video.